The Tampa Bay area is a great place to get outside and lead an active lifestyle, with many residents walking or biking to their destinations, right? But with that healthy activity comes the risks of sharing the road with motor vehicles. Well, Scott Lagasse Jr. is a professional race car driver and an advocate for biking safety with Alert Today Florida, and he joins us this morning. Good morning. What an honor to have you here this morning.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Got a nice little run this morning.
Did you? All right. Were you on the bike this morning, or were just?
I was honestly a little scared. I didn't know the roads well enough there and a lot of traffic. So
well, good for you for saying, you know what, I may not do that this morning.
Yes.
So let's talk about this. This has been a passion of yours long before I think you even partnered, with Alert Today and doing this campaign. Tell me a little bit about when you started cycling. And
obviously as a kid, I grew up doing it, rode to school, all that fun stuff. But to be honest,
you're a Florida boy, by the way.
I am a Florida boy. You can't get that out of me. So, but honestly, I was playing a lot of basketball as my training. Lifting weights doesn't really fit in our. I don't need to get any bigger to drive a race car.
No.
I guess I'm big for a race car as it is, but the basketball was getting to be too many injuries. So I said, okay, what can I do? And it's something I could do with my dad. He and I were pretty competitive with each other, so I started cycling heavily for a training thing, and just honestly fell in love with it. The mental side of it, the physical side, how you feel afterwards, where you don't feel beat up as bad. And but with that, like you said, it's scary.
Which so much so, before we got started, you said that you actually, it's more dangerous almost to be on a bicycle these days than to be in a race car. I mean, that's crazy to think of. I mean,
in some regards, NASCAR does a ton, and the teams do a ton to take good care of us as drivers, but you're literally wearing a spandex, which, by the way, I tried one time without it, and I'll never do that again. So I wear spandex proud now. I'm not very proud, but I do.
Own it.
And a piece of styrofoam on your head. I mean, you're just up against a 4,000-pound car. And I've been buzzed by cars, school buses, you name it. So it's, I don't know whether it's texting, driving. I don't know what the distracted, what's going on, but a couple things I've found personally is I ride flashing lights day and night.
And, always have a light on.
Bright clothes. I mean, these are just some things personally that as I've been doing them, I'm finding less and less of the negative interactions. And I try to be considerate to the motorist. I don't blow stop signs. If there's a car that's, I get to a four-way stop, there's a car that's going to have to pass me anyway, I let them go. I mean, it takes me 30 seconds to let them go.
It kind of goes back to that rules of the road, and I think there's some, either when we're driving, both as the driver, that sometimes you forget, sometimes obviously each intersection is going to be a little different, right? Each scenario is going to be different.
Yeah, and you're right. I look at it as it's on both sides, right? It's the cyclist's job to follow the rules of the road, because you actually are considered a motorist at that point from the law standpoint. But have some consideration either way, and it, for me personally, it's helped a lot.
Yeah. So when you do go out in the community, you do a lot of these events. I know you do one personally that you've been doing now, one for several years. What is the message that you want for people watching this morning to really, take heed? The lights?
Yeah, the safety aspect for sure. The helmets, the lights, the visibility, the interacting as if you were, think from each other's perspective, but it's been fun. I do a fair amount. My Champions ride is something I'm extremely proud of. I literally didn't think it'd make it more than a year, and we had our 5th one this year with, the people that have shown up, from friends in the motorsports world to triathletes to Olympians to, it's been humbling to say the least to do that. And but probably the most fun thing is to go with the kids at schools, to see them starting to wear helmets. And
well, you're a dad yourself. Cool. You know how important this is to start young.
I am a dad, and they are wearing me out. I've never been more tired in my life. I love them to death. I can't hang.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. We can relate there.
I'm interested to hear about number 3, because I'm on 2, and I don't know if I can handle a 3rd.
I know. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you for all you do in the community and across the state. We love that you're a local Florida boy, and you're going to be back soon. We're going to continue this conversation.
It's an honor. I'm enjoying it.
All right. Well, good deal. Thank you so much. We're going to put the information. There's the website to go to get more information as well. But be safe on the roads. We can't stress it enough.